They called him the Mad Monk. But Grigori Rasputin was more than a mystic. He was a shadow moving inside the heart of the Russian Empire. Born in a remote Siberian village, Rasputin's rise to power was nothing short of supernatural. He could heal with touch, predict the future, and charm even the coldest hearts. But behind the candlelight and prayers was a man who saw something the others refused to: an empire dying from within. In the winter of 1916, as the Great War bled Russia dry, Rasputin began writing what he called his final words. The diary, bound in black leather, held predictions so terrifying that even the Tsarina, Alexandra, begged him to stop. Within its pages, Rasputin wrote, "I feel the frost of death upon my lips. If I am killed by the common people, the Tsar and his kin shall rule for centuries. But if I am killed by noble hands, all that is Russia will fall." Those words would soon become prophecy. Rasputin had become too powerful, too dangerous for the royal court. Nobles whispered that he was a devil, poisoning the Tsar's mind, corrupting the empire with his visions. But among those whispers was one voice Rasputin trusted: a woman. Her name has been lost in official records. Some say she was a spy, others say she was a lover. But Rasputin called her the Black Swan, the only soul he believed could see beyond the veil as he did, and it was she who delivered him to his killers. On a snow-beaten night in Petrograd, Rasputin was invited to a noble's palace. There, beneath chandeliers and laughter, he was served poisoned wine. His killers, Prince Yusupov, Grand Duke Pavlovich, and their conspirators, waited as he drank. He smiled. He knew. Because in his diary, written days before, Rasputin had already described the scene: the wine, the laughter, the pistol, even the river where his body would sink beneath the ice. When the poison failed, they shot him. When the bullets failed, they beat him. And when that failed, they drowned him. A mystic who refused to die until his prophecy was sealed. In his final entry found beside his bed, Rasputin wrote one last warning: "The winter that takes me will also take the Romanovs. A storm of blood will fall upon Russia, and from it will rise a power with no God and no soul." 3 months later, the Tsar was forced to abdicate. His entire family executed. The Romanov dynasty extinguished in fire and bullets, and the woman, the Black Swan, vanished. No record, no grave, no name. Only a page torn from Rasputin's diary found in the river where his body was recovered. On it were 5 words, written in his trembling hand: "She has fulfilled the prophecy." Historians have debated the Black Diary for over a century. Some call it myth, a creation of fear and superstition. Others believe it was hidden by Soviet hands, buried to silence the mystic's final truth. But one thing remains certain: Rasputin saw the fall long before it came. Not through politics, not through logic, but through something darker, something whispered to him in the cold silence of faith and betrayal. And perhaps, somewhere in the forgotten vaults of history, that diary still waits. Its ink fading, but its curse unbroken. Because Rasputin's final prophecy was never about an empire, it was about the human soul. And how power, once tasted, can destroy even those who believe they serve the divine.
So next time you feel that tremor in your voice, remember, it's not a signal to stop. It's an invitation to grow, because courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision that your message is louder than your heartbeat. This was Paranoia. Discover powerful true stories, explore hidden truths, and uncover the moments that define who we are. Subscribe for more stories that brings you closer to the people, places, and events that most never notice, but everyone should know.